and I'd love to welcome you to episode number 30 of Nicole's Weekly Words. I can't believe we have already done 30 episodes of fabulous vocabulary learning together. So thank you very, very much for joining me, for supporting my little project, and for enjoying the words that I teach you every week. Week 30, unbelievable. As you know, we've been working our way through the alphabet and we're now up to the letter V. So today I'm going to share with you 5 great new words that all begin with the letter V. Are you ready? So you can join me either in my Facebook group, on my Facebook page, or over on my YouTube channel. Quickly share this information with your friends, anyone you think would benefit from learning some new vocabulary. I think it's a fabulous way to start a new week. So if you're here with me live, congratulations, you've already taken the first step towards vocabulary success this week. If you're joining me for the replay, thank you so much for your commitment and for really taking the time out of your day to focus on vocabulary learning. I appreciate it, and I'm sure that by the end of the week you will appreciate it too, because you'll have 5 great new words that you not only understand, but that you're confidently able to use accurately. That is the goal. So this week, the words that I've chosen are vivid, vent, validate, vouch, and vicarious. Look, over the last few weeks, my weekly lessons have been getting longer and longer and longer. So I do promise that today we will try and keep it short and sweet. I'll try and make the session a little bit shorter because I do respect your time and I know how busy all of you are. So let's see if we can do that. The first word for this week, for episode 30, is the word vivid. Vivid. Can you say that? Excellent. So the word vivid, okay, it's really got 2 areas that you can focus on with this meaning. The first meaning is really in the area of color, and the second is in the area of emotions. And when we're talking about the area of color, vivid basically means that something is extremely clear, extremely bright. It's really deep in color. It's colorful, basically. When we're talking about the area of emotions, vivid really means that something produces really, really strong feelings, powerful feelings, or strong images, strong memories, I suppose. So they're the 2 areas there for vivid. So first of all, we've got something that is very brightly colored, something I suppose that is unmissable because it's so bright. It stands out. It has very deep, beautiful, rich colors. It's intense, I suppose we could say, in color. And the second meaning is when there are vivid descriptions or vivid memories. So something produces a really clear and powerful and detailed image in your mind, you know. It's lifelike, it's almost real, as if it's happening for real. And because it's so clear in your mind, you're able to describe it easily. And the people who listen to you can really picture exactly what you're saying, exactly what you're describing. That's vivid. Pretty cool word, huh? Let's look at some example sentences. Number 1, she has such a vivid imagination. I absolutely love listening to her stories because they're so creative. Number 2, unfortunately, I still have extremely vivid memories of the accident, and I remember absolutely everything as though it were yesterday. Number 3, he gave a very vivid account of his time at boarding school, and it's clear that he didn't enjoy it at all. And number 4, your daughter is wearing an extremely vivid shade of pink today. We definitely won't lose her in the crowd. Let's move on. The second word for this week is the word vent. Vent. Can you say that? Great. And the word vent is used when you express a strong emotion, okay? When you get things off your chest, I suppose. You're saying what is on your mind, you know? And it's often something negative. It's often frustration, I suppose. And often what you do say is not very fair, you know, it's often exaggerated or it shows anger, I suppose. So it's often quite negative what you're saying if you vent. So yeah, really what you're doing is you're releasing your emotions, your feelings publicly, I suppose. You're really making it clear to other people what you think, or that you're not happy about something, or that you don't approve of something. That is vent. Let's look at some examples. The meeting will be an opportunity for everyone to vent their feelings and frustrations. Number 2, please don't shout. There is no need to vent your anger on me. Number 3, exercise is a great way to release tension and to avoid venting frustrations verbally. That's true. Number 4, she vented her opinions publicly and really made it clear that she was not a supporter of the proposed housing development. Wow, that's the word vent. Pretty good, huh? Let's move on. The next word for this week is the word validate. Validate. Can you say that? Great. And look, if you validate something, it means that you check that something is valid. Obviously, you check that something is accurate. You prove, I suppose, that something is correct, that something is true. So you're proving that something is correct. You validate it. Often you check that something is, I suppose, officially true, or that it is officially acceptable, you know, especially in order to get it approved. So you could validate, I suppose, your driver's license, you know, instead of anyone picking up your driver's license and saying, this is me, officially it needs to be validated. So people will check your photo, your date of birth, maybe your driver's license number, your address perhaps, just to check or to prove that it is correct, that it is real. Does that make sense? Okay, let's have a look at some examples. The major fall in profits validates his opinion that the company has taken the wrong direction and has focused on the wrong projects. So in that situation, we say the fall in profits validates his opinion. There it basically means it proves his opinion. It shows that what he has been saying is correct, is accurate. Number 2, I need to validate my application by providing them with my passport, my driver's license, and a proof of residence. Or number 3, he validated the contract with his signature and with the official company stamp. So there you go, there's the word validate. Let's move on to the next one, which this week is the word vouch. Vouch. Can you say that? Excellent. So look, if you vouch for something or someone, I suppose, it means that you confirm through your own experience or through your own knowledge that something is true, that something has been accurately described, I suppose, or even through evidence. Okay, so you vouch, you are confirming through your own knowledge, your own experience, that something is true, that it is accurate. Does that make sense? So you're confirming maybe that someone is who they say they are, you know, or that they have a good character. So often you have to vouch for someone in a job interview. Perhaps they contact your referee, I suppose, on your CV, and the referee then has to say, yes, what this person has said is true. They are a good person. They have worked in these areas. They are not lying. That's basically what vouch is. So you're supporting the truth of something. You're supporting someone's good behavior, I suppose. And it's all based on your own knowledge and experience. You support them. You vouch for them. Number one, as a medical professional, I can vouch that he followed the exact protocols required under such circumstances. Or number two, I can vouch for him, the qualifications and experience that he mentioned in his job application are 100% the truth. Or, it is impossible for her to vouch for the accuracy of the story without any further details. Or, the last one, the chef can't vouch for the vegetables being sourced from local farmers, but he can certainly vouch for them being organic. That's a great one. I like that sentence. Last word for this week. Are you ready? Our last word that begins with V is the word vicarious. Vicarious. Can you say that? Great. And look, vicarious is basically a situation where you experience something, not by doing it yourself, okay? You experience something by watching, or by listening to, or by reading about the activities of other people. So you're not doing this particular activity yourself. You are, I suppose, enjoying watching or reading about or listening to the activity that someone else is doing. So look, there is an expression which is to live vicariously. Okay, you might have heard that. And if you live vicariously through someone else, it means that you're watching maybe a celebrity or someone famous, and you are getting great enjoyment out of following their maybe travels or their adventures. Even if you are sitting at home alone on the couch, you know, you still feel that you are having adventures and traveling and having an exciting life by experiencing this through that person. Does that make sense? That's vicarious. Okay, so you're not experiencing something on your own, you're experiencing it through other people's adventures and actions and experiences. So yeah, you're someone basically who is very, very happy to experience life and adventure and excitement through other people. So I suppose during COVID, you know, we we are all vicarious because we can't travel, we can't go out and do things, we're quite restricted. So, you know, if we're watching a movie or we're watching a celebrity and their adventures, for example, I suppose we could say that it's vicarious for us, you know? We are not experiencing that ourselves, but we're experiencing it through them. We're not missing out, basically. Some examples. This movie is guaranteed to provide you with lots of vicarious adventures. Or social media has become a vicarious way for people to have a better social life. Number 3, as an aunt to 3 girls and spending a lot of time with them, she had the perfect experience of vicarious parenthood. So there you go. There are 5 words for this week. We have the word vivid, vent, validate, vouch, and vicarious. What I'd like you to do is to go back and revise them, okay? Watch this episode again, take notes, practice using these sentences when you're speaking, try and write some example sentences using these words. And yeah, go to my Facebook group, The Successful English Learner by Sydney English Teacher, and download the worksheet for this week. You know, there you will find all of the words, all of the meanings, the definitions, and all of the example sentences. And there's also room for you to write your own notes and your own sentences. So I really, really encourage you to do that and to make an effort every day to use these words. They're great words, I'm sure you agree with me. So how did we go with time? Is this a little shorter than usual, this video? Not really. That's okay. Anyway, I thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope that you enjoyed episode 30 of Nicole's Weekly Words, and do come back again next week for another great episode. You know, yeah. We're here to learn vocabulary. We're here to improve our English skills. We're here to really feel more confident about using and understanding great language. That's what Nicole's Weekly Words is all about. I created this to help you. So I really do hope that you make the most of this opportunity, and that for those of you who've joined me from day one, that you can already see a huge improvement in your skills, in your confidence, in your usage. So thank you so much. I wish you all a wonderful day. I appreciate that you've joined me, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye, everyone.